has no plan. America has no leadership. America does not have any. This is like Washington doesn't care about the American people anymore. Jobs are going overseas. The economy is falling flat. The people who are being denied the VA system, they're still being denied, and they're still got the IRS still attacking people, and they got then they got the NSA using Facebook and using Facebook and Twitter as a recruiting center. How is that possible, and why do we give funding to these terrorists who are getting multi-million dollars from the United States? I don't get it. You tell me. Go ahead, Joe Goldner.
I don't even know where to begin. As far as leadership, we have no leadership.
We got Goofy. Yuck.
Again, we don't know where to begin. This is hard to begin because there's so much going on with that. Let's start with, let's try with ISIS first. Okay. When you're going to go and fight a war, and you want to go in there to win, you don't want to go in there to lose. And the best way to win is allow your generals who knows how to fight a war, win it. And all you do is sign off on it based on the fact that they know more than you do.
Right.
Okay? You can't, especially someone who's not ever been in the military before. So they have no real function on how to actually act like what the generals want or the admirals want.
Right.
And every single one of the generals said that in order to defeat ISIS, you got to put boots on the ground. You got to have ground troops.
Right.
You cannot do it straight by the air.
Right.
And Obama refuses to do that.
Yep.
And he tells the enemy that we're never going to put boots on the ground. So the enemy is just laughing at us. ISIS is laughing at us. Because now all they have to do is put their command center and other functions in with the civilians, and it forces us not to bomb them. So the only way you're going to get rid of these people now, because they're entrenched, is through a ground war. And you can't do it with the Iraqi army because all they did the last time was turn around and run. They put the weapons down and ran.
Right.
The only ones that's fighting hard and winning is the Kurds up north. And then you can't arm the Syrian rebels because you don't know who is actually for or against you. Most of the so-called moderate rebels actually joined and had a treaty with ISIS.
Right.
Now on the same boat. So you can't, and then and then you go into and say, well, I want to destroy. A couple of years ago, it goes out. They wanted to destroy Assad and help the rebels. Those rebels turned out to be ISIS.
Right.
So now you got military rebels that wants to fight ISIS and also fight Assad. But if you're fighting ISIS, you're actually helping Assad. So you're stuck in the middle because of that. Then you got, and the Kurds, they need weapons. They say they don't need boots on the ground, but they do. But they need what they need is weapons and stuff, but they're not getting it because they have a treaty with Iraq, and they can't. And the only weapons come from Baghdad, go up north, and they're not going to do it because Kurds and the Iraqi government are not best of friends. So that's another problem.
Yeah, big problem.